if there is something that is specific to another faith or religion, then for a Muslim person, they should not do the same thing as it, they should not imitate it and follow it, but rather do something that is different from it. Because the thing is, a Muslim person should not approve of it or agree with it, because that's what it means. If a person, if they're imitating it, they agree with it, and that will land a person in the hellfire if they do that. Because if a person, they follow any faith except for obeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which is Islam, submitting to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's not going to be accepted and they'll be in the hellfire. If anybody does any shirk, calls on any God besides Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then the Jannah is going to be forbidden for them to end up in the hellfire. And these things that a person, that they do, I mean, they have to be nice to the people of the other faiths, but not to change their faith, not to go away from the truth and what's right in the Jannah into something where a person, they would go astray and end up being in big trouble in the hereafter. So that's why it's not appropriate to imitate and copy the things that the disbelievers do. So a person, they're not approving and agreeing with their faith, and rather a person, they should do something differently. The other thing is, when you see people doing things of other faiths, what happens, a person should not badmouth and diss their gods and their religious practices, things like that, because then what will happen, out of their ignorance, they'll retort and they'll diss Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and they'll diss the true religion out of their ignorance and out of repulsing. So that's what Allah mentions in the Quran. Allah yasubbu alladhina yad'una min dunillah. Don't do the sub, don't badmouth them, because then you get the result that they're going to badmouth, out of their ignorance, they're going to badmouth the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the reality. So that's the other thing to bear in mind. And again, the person, they don't want to approve with what's wrong, otherwise they'll be of that belief. And if they have the wrong belief, then they're going to be in trouble in the afterlife. And a person, they do things that are different than the things that the disbelievers do, so that they don't approve of it and they won't follow it. They don't do something wrong, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. And may peace and blessings be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.